Yes. They do this every 500 yards. Really, it's to keep their lungs from freezing.
Well, what's to keep our lungs from freezing, Edward?
Well, I always like to say that love keeps our lungs from freezing. Oh, you were very...
What a lovely sentiment.
You were very close.
I was.
Lean in, pal. Now's your moment.
Thanks, Alfred. Well... Are you sure you're warm enough?
Oh, my shoulders, just from here all the way around the back to this part, is a little cold. No, that's not cold.
Will this help?
It's wonderful.
When the moon rises over the peaks, then the silver fills the sky, and the love that's in the air could fill a girl and a guy. When the light hits the snow and everything's glistening, oh so bright, then that's when you know that the moment is so right. The moment for my
Wow, I had no idea you're an apple picking. My, oh my.
Yes! No, listen, Margaret. That's not really what I wanted to say.
I'm listening.
I'm just terribly nervous. And you don't remind me of my aunt at all.
Well, that's very good.
But you do remind me of a ripe apple. Smoke break. You see, an apple is on the tree, and it's shining so red. Then that apple speaks to me and says, "Are you what you want to be fed?" I think that apple is what I want. I want joy, it's so clear to my lips, and that apple is sitting next to me, right here next to my head. And I say, it's good. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to suggest that you're like an ape or gorilla. It's just, I'm so flustered right now.
I am too, and I feel like I'm being pushed.
I feel like I'm being pushed too. Is that destiny?
Song MAGA from the musical To the Highest Peak, Don't Fall Off. That was beautiful. Give them another round of applause, huh? I love the chair choreography, very clever. That was great, right? That was a love story that would make you want to fall off the highest peak anyway, huh? Oh my gosh. And the last time I had two men carry me in a chair, I was in Chelsea, New York City. So it was a great time. It was a great time. Yes! Are you all having a good time, Madison, Georgia? You're just beginning. All right, this next presenter taking the stage. You've seen her on the corner of 84th and Broadway in the Starbucks. Put your hands together for Deborah Pye.
Thank you for staying, everyone. What a great honor it is for you to be here tonight in Madison, Georgia, where musical theater was born and died. But will be born again tonight in this second nominated song, a song which each and every time I sing it feels like the very first time. And of course, that song is Put the Donkey Through the Table. Put the donkey through the table. Comes to us from the music hall. The world of Maligala. Love this music hall. The world of Maligala. Now, the world of Maligala is a fantasy musical. It's a musical of hope, dreaming beyond what's right in front of you, and finding the tools to make your dreams reality. The world of Maligala tells the story of it takes place in a very, very small town. Everybody knows each other. It takes place in the days of yore. Long time ago, we don't have to get specific. A long time ago, a cute little town. Everyone is just barely making their ways with their selling the eggs and the strawberries and what we sell. And one little family has a child who, is just kind of living their life. And it's the story how this child wants something more than this very small, simple town. And one night is visited by a fantastic being. And this fantastic being takes them on a journey. And in this journey, they meet different characters who ultimately, through their different qualities, help the person, the girl, become more of who she needs to be. And the thing is, at the very end, though, she has to decide whether she wants to go back to reality or stay in the world of Maligali. It's a hard choice. And I'm sure we all would have a hard time with it. And so in this song, Put the Donkey Through the Table, this is the song that I sing. And I play this young girl in this small town. And this is the song when I am visited by the fantasy character who takes me on the journey. And they're showing me all the unusual things that can be done now that we're in this fantasy world. It's hard to believe. So, ladies and gentlemen, get on your pointy hats with sparkly fairy dust as we listen to the song, Put the Donkey Through the Table from the musical, The World of Maligali.
You must be Maligally, here before me, sitting there over in chair. Where? Oh, over there.
Yes, and my parents can't afford a bed, so I have to sleep sitting up in a chair. Just like this. I sometimes ask our Saint Bernard to sit right here so I can put my feet up, but the Saint Bernard is outside.
Put your feet up on a dog, maybe next time on a log. You are poor, oh sad beware, and yet can afford a chair.
Yes, my parents, they made this chair from discarded wood pieces in the center of town. But a bigger question arises. You're in my little bedroom.
Yes, I am in your bedroom. Hello, Maligally, a.k.a. Maligalas, a.k.a. Maligalo, Maligalai, Maligal who? For that is the question. Who are you, Maligala?
I am Maligally.
Not Maligala?
Not yet Maligal.
Your family was too poor to afford
Yes, I am Maligally.
You are Maligally.
I am Maligally.
You are legally, but you are not legally. You are legal name is Maligally. Legally. Not legally. You are.
Oh!
This must be the Saint Bernard.
Yes! Little donkey. That's what we call him. Donkey. The
Little
best
donkey.
Saint Bernard that ever was. He turns my Bernard into a donkey.
It's very self-aware.
I feel like I'm dreaming. I don't think any of this is real.
It is real. It's as real as you allow it to be, Maligalo. Maligala.
Oh, sorry, I'm in a chick. A little chick. A little fly. A dog? A chicken? A chicken.
Maligalini, what you choose to be is what you want to be. I can show you a world where anything is possible. Everything becomes edible.
We haven't had dinner in 2 weeks.
Really?
Oh no, come back!
We represent.
There's only one thing that would make me believe.
Is it a door?
That's amazing, but no.
Oh. Are you gonna say it or we? Okay, go.
Every night when I'm asleep, I dream a dreamy dream, hoping my reality will change from what it seems. And I know I'm never quite able. Only would I believe you if you put the donkey through the table.
the table from the show The World of... Moving on, okay. Yes, a world of magic, mayhem, and messed up names, huh? And Stefan Schick going through all those animal impersonations, that was amazing, right? Gosh, it was like a Dr. Seuss book up here. It was wonderful. It was wonderful, right? And whoever wrote, put the donkey through the table, you must have had an amazing spring break down in Mexico, I'm telling you that. Absolutely, absolutely. All right, we've got more show coming your way. Madison, Georgia, all right? This next presenter is the winner of 84 Phony Awards. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one and the only Jeff Shearer!
Madison, thank you very much for having me here. I cannot tell you how much this Yankee has appreciated Southern hospitality during my short stay. Today, thank you very much. Today I had eggs at a local diner known as Waffle House. It was lovely, and there's some lovely local cuisine, and you know, the eggs were not quite to my liking. So I had a talk with the chef, as any New Yorker would do, you know, just to kind of talk him through the proper way to make scrambled eggs. But you know, that I was saying that I really appreciated that he tried, and you know, I thought that he, you know, the waitress looked at me, and I thought she would be upset that I was saying these things. But she said something so sweet. She said, "Bless your heart." I will never forget that hospitality. Now, I'm very honored to be here presenting this song. It is a song which you probably already know what I'm going to say because it's become synonymous with my name. When I walk down the street, people shout out, you know, "Sing the song," and then my kids ask me to sing it to them as a lullaby, and it's because of that, it's been a song that means so very much to me and kind of defines who I am as a person. And that song, of course, is Somewhere on a Dirt Road. Somewhere on a dirt road. My kids will not stop asking for this lullaby. Somewhere on a Dirt Road comes from the musical Old Scratch. Yes, it's a spooky musical. Old Scratch, of course, you know, is it's about the devil, and it's about the devil trying to. You've heard the stories about the crossroads and Robert Johnson learning to play guitar from the devil and duels and Daniel. The devil went down to Georgia, all this stuff. This is kind of like that. But it's bagpipes. So, it's about bagpipes. I play a young man named Joseph, and I want nothing more than to play the bagpipes better than anyone else in the world. I get my wish in a sense when a dark, mysterious old man comes down a dirt road and makes me a deal that I probably should not make. That's a very spooky story, yes. And in the scene where this happens, this is the scene where I first meet the gentleman who we all know as Old Scratch. So, this is a very exciting musical, as you can imagine, but it's not just the story, it's not just the beautiful songs, it is also the movement that's involved. It's just a cast of hundreds, which will represent the 4 people, and just making these gorgeous movements that interpret the mood of the music and the story. I don't know if you know this terminology, but we call these movements that people make choreography. You know this one? Choreography. Okay. Dance. And I can't believe I'm so excited to talk about this. This is a big surprise when I got here today. I found out at the very last minute that the choreographer of Old Scratch came to the show tonight and is here. Yes. I'm sorry I didn't tell you yet. Yes, yeah, the choreographer is out here in the audience. I'm not sure where they are. If I can get the house lights so I can see. There we go. The choreographer, where are you? I know you're sitting here somewhere. And there you are. There he is in the red sweater. Right there. Yes. Oh, please stand up. Everybody give a round of applause for the choreographer. He's so good. You stay right there. Thank you. I don't want to make you, the union won't let you go up the stairs. But do keep standing. Of course, I know your name. But if you can, just for the sake of everybody else, so we can hear your sonorous voice, you can tell us, everybody, your name. Bill, of course, yes. Bill. William. Oh, Willie, yes. Yes, Bill. Such an honor to have you here. I know it's a lot to ask, but I was wondering if you could show us the signature move that you taught us for this musical. Remember? Yeah, let's go on. Am I doing it right? Yeah. Yes. Oh, Bill, big round of applause for Bill. All right. Thank you for the house lights. Okay. So I hope you are all ready to enjoy this unique extravaganza. Get your bagpipes ready for the song "Somewhere on a Dirt Road" from the musical Old Scratch.
Joseph, at least try playing.
I've tried playing, Pop.
Do it again, Joseph.
I don't know if it's that I wasn't born in Scotland, but I can't get the hang of it.
Aye, every Georgian's got a little bit of Scottish in them.
All right, try.
Do it! What are you doing? It sounds like a cross between Danny Boy and like a choking elephant.
Pop, I want nothing more than to make you happy, but
You're not succeeding.
I know I'm destined.
Then stay here, boy. I brought you out here to the...
You're gonna leave me on the road?
Yeah, I am.
You're gonna leave me on this dirt road?
I'm gonna leave you here till you learn to play the pipes of bagging. That's what real Scottish people call it. The pipes of bagging. Learn it!
Oh, Danny boy.
The pipes of bagging. That's exactly right. You learn it, boy, and if you don't bother coming home ever again. You can come get a few things, but then leave right away. Don't come tomorrow with cleaning people coming.
All right, Pop.
Don't call me that anymore.
All right, Angus.
Much better.
Never gonna learn the bagpipes. I mean, not unless something crazy happens. But when does anything crazy happen here in Madison, Georgia?
Excuse me.
No! How did you creep up on me? I could see the horizon for miles.
This is a four-way intersection. Just came from the other direction. The direction that you weren't looking in. And it's windy, so that muffled the sound of my footsteps. Nothing unusual.
Are you okay?
Oh, I think so.
I'm sorry. You probably saw me throw a little tantrum. I shouldn't have kicked my bagpipes. My pop gave me these.
I couldn't help overhear what you were saying to your father and what he was saying back to you. Do you know what makes a man, Joseph?
I mean, I learned it. My dad took me aside and told me, but
Your dad lied to you.
what What makes a man, old man?
What makes a man is lifting up what is basically a bladder full of air with pipes sticking out of it so that it looks like a decrepit porcupine and blowing from your lungs into that sack of air.
Are you talking about a bagpipe? No one around here plays the bagpipe.
I'm talking about a pipe of bagging. Do you want to know how to really play a pipe of bagging?
More than...
Therefore, how... Don't you interrupt me, boy.
Speak really
Don't
slowly.
you ever
So many
interrupt
dramatic
me.
pauses.
So help me God, you do not know what I have done to people who have interrupted me before. Let's just say some sixth circle stuff, okay? Boy, that Indian reference felt like a ton of bricks. I'll teach you how to play the pipe of bagging. In fact, I'll give you this pipe of bagging that I carry in my satchel right here.
How did you fit that in there? It's beautiful.
It is. Look at how it glistens. Almost like I just took the bladder out of the sheep.
Can I?
Of course. But before you play it, you just have to give me one thing.
Sure, old man.
Just promise that you'll come to visit me when I call.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad.
No, it doesn't. Sounds like a pretty good deal. And it's 0% APR for the first 3 months. What do you say, Joseph?
I say, you've got real.
Now I'm talking even slower.
Well, go ahead. Give it a try. And maybe I'll just accompany ye. Now remember, first you gotta massage the bag. And then it's the dramatic blast. You understand? First, massage the bag, then the dramatic blast. What the heck was that? You sounded like you're playing a penny whistle.
That's better than I've ever played before.
It's not good enough. You really gotta dig down deep. Massage the bag. No, both hands.
I'm holding it.
Figure it out. Make it work. Now play like this. I know part of the problem here. You're not wearing a kilt. There. Now again.
That's how it happened. That fateful day. Didn't see him coming. I was looking the wrong way. I felt that it was my time, so I made a deal, a terrible crime. Somewhere on the dirt road.
All right, that was the song Somewhere on a Dirt Road from the show Old Scratch. That was wonderful. And the choreography, that was Move Over, Bob Fosse. We have Bill Fosse in the house, right? That choreography was stunning. Bill, where are you at? Yeah! Congratulations, Bill. You're going to get a Tony Award for that choreography. Yes, yes. Oh my God, a musical with all that bagpipes, that would... After watching that musical, you're probably going to need some Advil or something like that. Woo, Chuck, right? And I love Stefan's character, right? It kind of reminded me of, he was the mysterious old man, right? It kind of reminded me of Gollum from Lord of the Rings, if Gollum smoked like 12 packs a day, you know? Right? And the accents, what beautiful Scottish accents. They were brought to you by Johnny Walker Black. So, Christine Lambert's like, cheers, yes, yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have one more presenter taking the stage. This presenter has been on Broadway 7 times and still can't find the theater to The Lion King. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to put your hands together for the one and the only Rob Schiffman.
Ladies and gentlemen, every now and then, a song comes along that changes the world. Changes the way we see ourselves and the way we choose to interact with those around us. It's extremely unlikely that this is one of those songs. But then in a long line of musical theater classics such as Summertime and Singin' in the Rain comes this new classic, I Know You Know. The song I'm speaking of course, is The Ballad of the Creek Hog Hunt. The Ballad of the Creek Hog Hunt comes to us from the musical How Billy Met Sally. How Billy Met Sally. It's a beautiful, beautiful love story. And it's star-crossed lovers, and it's the story of how it's a small southern town, not unlike Madison, Georgia, where two rival farming families, because there's a lot of farming in Madison, Georgia. Two rival farming families live near one another, and the son of one of the families falls in love with the daughter of one of the other family, and chaos ensues. And it's what they choose to do about it, and the tragedy that may or may not unfold. It's based on a true story. I actually play the father of the son. And the scene in which I sing the song, The Ballad of the Creek Hog Hunt, this is when I am telling my son, I'm sort of giving him, I'm sort of telling him the story of how I met his mother. This is the story of how I met his mother in a hog hunt, which happened in some proximity to a creek. Now, the thing about the musical How Billy Met Sally that really grabbed the critics' attention, other than the obvious social relevance, was the lyrics. The lyrics to this musical were groundbreaking. This was the first musical to ever use adverbs. So now we weren't just roping, but we were roping aggressively. And when you're hunting a hog, that's necessary. There was one lyric in particular. There was one lyric in particular that every time I sang it, I just felt like I was speaking truth. I felt like it was wisdom, I felt like it was Shakespeare meets Sondheim, and they have a baby, and it's this lyric. You know the lyric I'm speaking of course. That one lyric that just grabbed us all. We were all tattooing it on our bodies. That lyric, of course. This is a bad idea. We should stop doing it. That lyric that fits so beautifully in a love story set in the South, of course, is that ketchup on the wall, or is it blood? Yes. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, won't you come now with me to a small, idyllic little town in the South, where we learn about love as I sing to you the song, the ballad of the Creek Hog Hunt, from the musical How Billy Met Sally, featuring the How Billy got Sally. Is that what I said? How did I say Harry? Sally. That's what I said. How Billy met Sally. Are we fighting? Featuring the lyric, is that ketchup on the wall, or is it blood? Sit down, boy. Listen to me. Your mother and I, God rest her soul, could barely afford a bed, but we got you a chair. Our St. Bernard is dead.
Our St. Bernard Ottoman?
Yes. Our St. Bernard Ottoman, named after the empire, from whence your family came. Come on, boy, move close to the fire. I think I'll tell you a story. I know you're upset that I'm standing in the way of you and Sally getting together.
Her full name's Salary.
That's weird. Salary. Honey, why would you say that? I don't know. I'll tell you why. Because your heart hurts.
It does. It hurts so awful.
So does mine, son. So does mine.
Do you need your medicine?
I need a little medicine called understanding. Actually, you need it. I'm going to give it to you.
I was wondering.
Boy, I never told you much about your mother, seeing as she died many years before you were born.
Dad, can you not? Can you not sit like that when you're wearing your bathrobe?
No problem. How's this?
Alright, Daddy, how did you meet Mom?
I'll tell you how. It was a Sunday in June in this little town, right there over down by the water. They were having fun and celebrating summertime, and you know that I'm a fan of that man's daughter. So I sauntered up to her and said, "Won't you join me and come cough that hard, but that love I felt so good turned out to be a heartbreaker and a dud. 'Cause one night we were having burgers and dogs, sitting on logs, feeling in love, when some man busted in and I said, "Is that ketchup on the wall, or is that blood?" It's the valley of grief. 'Cause he came in with a gun and a knife. It was the valley of the green heart. That's how she died. In the past, I lied. To get to you, yeah, I tried. Sure, it can't be denied. And even though you sighed, I tried to say that those were the best days of my
Thank you for participating. Yes, thank you. That was the Ballad of the Creek Hog Hunt from the show How Billy Met Sally. That was amazing, right? That was so beautiful, the choreography, the dream sequence. Now, pardon my ignorance, but who in here goes on a hog hunt? She's on a hog hunt right now, that woman over there. She's like, woo! Do you have hog hunts in your backyard, or is that something you do together, or it happens in the town square where a hog hunt's happening? Down by the creek. After the show? Wow, and what's this? You guys are insane. What is this lyric? Is that ketchup on the wall, or is it blood? What's the story with that? Is that here in the theater? No one knows? Who wrote that lyric? Who wrote that? That's the picnic after the hog hunt by the creek. Is that ketchup on the wall, or is it blood? You guys are messed up, Madison, Georgia. I'm never coming back here again. I'm scared. I'm scared. Hog hunts and blood on the walls. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have been fantastic. We have reached the point of the show where you guys get to vote on your favorite musical number, all right? So this is what we're going to do, all right? Underneath your seats, we have placed these voting devices, so please look under the seats. That's an awful joke. We didn't do that. We didn't do that. No, we're going to vote by good old-fashioned applause, all right? So if you liked a musical, but maybe it was not your favorite, you just give it a little bit of a golf clap. Should we rehearse that, all right? So, yeah, just do that golf clap, right? Like a hog hunt clap, right? Oh, yes. Now, if you love a musical, you want this to be turned into a full production in the second part of the show, I need you to go wild, like you did earlier, that woman over there, right? I need you to scream, shout, throw your children, okay? Let's practice on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go wild! Yes. Now, I know, we've been through a lot of places tonight, we've learned a lot of names, so let's go review what musicals we have seen tonight. Let's bring out our presenters. Come on, give them a round of applause. Let's bring out our presenters. The first musical of the evening took us to high-class Denver. It was the Roaring 20s. Took place on a ski lift where 2 big guys did a lot of smoke breaks and they carried the lift. This was the song MAGA from the musical To the Highest Peak, Don't Fall Off. If this was your favorite, ladies and gentlemen, vote now. liked it. Okay, perfect. Perfect. All right, the second musical of the evening. It took us to a wonderful land where we still don't know her name, Caligula. I have no idea who it was, Maleficent. Lots of fairies and dream sequences. This was the song, Put the Donkey Through the Table, from the show, The World of Caligula. If this was your favorite, vote now. All right, you guys like that one, all right. The third show of the evening took us to Scotland, where there were bagpipes that sounded like chickens, goats were playing bagpipes. We had that awesome choreography from Bill, thank you Bill so much. And this was the song, Somewhere on a Dirt Road, from the show Old Scratch. If this was your favorite, vote now. Okay, which one that lost? Okay, perfect, all right. Okay, the last musical of the evening took us to a farming town. We had the beautiful lyric, is that ketchup on the wall or is it blood? We had salary, we had, this guy's excited, all right. It was just a great hoedown. The song was the Ballad of the Creek Hog Hunt from the show How Billy Met Sally. If this was your favorite, ladies and gentlemen, please vote now. This is going to be tough. I have no idea who I am. The winner of the 181st Annual Voting Award goes to Rob Schiffman.
It's just, I don't even know where to begin, ladies and gentlemen. So many musicals have been written about hog hunts. Chorus Line, Les Mis, the list goes on and on. But this one is so personal, you know, it's so true, and it really speaks to the, it speaks to the, well, I'll tell you what it is. It's because it gets specific. This is not any regular hog hunt, it's a creek hog hunt. Dare to write a musical about that? We did. And ladies and gentlemen, I wish I could just stand here and take all the credit, but while I was fortunate enough to be able to sing that beautiful song, The Ballad of the Creek Hog Hunt, I was not the writer of said title of that song. Where is the writer of that title? If we could have the lights up, the house lights up, who is the person that wrote that title? You, sir? Right there in the second row? Come on up! Bring him up! Ladies and gentlemen, your writer! Oh my gosh! Come on up here, sir. Thank you so much. Him too. Now, what is your name?
My name's Ken.
What? Ken. And what inspired that incredible title, The Ballad of the Creek Hog Hunt?
They have a hog hunt at River Creek.
Oh.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Oh, terrific. Dang, we're leaving tomorrow. All Delta.
You're not from here, right?
What? Shamefully no. Ken, I could stand up here all day and I could thank people, but I'm sure you have people you'd like to thank as well. Go ahead, Ken. Show's yours. Oh, what a shame, Ken. What a shame. Go on, Ken. Ken, ladies and gentlemen, you're right.
That was beautiful, thank you. Now, how do you ladies know this gentleman over here? You don't? Hey, good for you, sir. All right. We'll see you at the creek later. Yeah, get it. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, oh, how come my song wasn't chosen? I want my song to be chosen. Well, have no fear. We're going to go through some of the songs that were not, unfortunately, nominated tonight. So let's hear some of more what Madison, Georgia has to say. I'm nervous. this song. I love you better than pig loves slop. Yeah, somebody else went to that hog on Monday, Tuesday. All right. Hey, you might have more fans. Jim Jones. Jim Jones, are you in the house? Those ladies love guys who hog hunt. Yes. There he is. He's giving you the thumbs up. Are you single over there? Are you single? Now they're quiet. Now they're quiet. Like, no, you got that. How about you? Are you single, Jim Jones, or no? No. He says this. The wife's like, no, absolutely not. How long have you two been married for? It's like, honey, keep going on those hog hunts. I need some time to myself. Forever and ever. Well, that's very sweet. Are you from Madison, Georgia, or? Now they're silent. Okay. You have the answer. You can make it up. This is improv. This is improv. Let's get you another song title here. How about this one?
You're not from Madison unless you're third generation.
Oh my God, there's gonna be a fight tonight. Okay. You're not from Madison unless you're in the third generation. Is anybody here from the third generation? I feel like, is this a Star Trek episode? You ladies are a bunch of liars. Shut up. You're liars. You're liars. The third generation is like a Star Trek episode. Anybody here originally from Madison? This one lady's kind of raising her hand. You're originally from that. What's your name?
No, I was going to tell you who Chris Lambert is.
Oh, my favorite person, Christine Lambert. I heard a lot about Christine Lambert, but I want to put the face to a name to the face. Where is Christine Lambert? Hey, girl, what's up? What are you drinking in that red Solo cup? It's not hothead juice. What's in there? Is it wine and whiskey mixed together? It's ice? Christine, you disappointed me. You're just drinking ice. Just ice. And who are you here with?
Rosemary.
Well, oh, you all know Rosemary. How do you all know Rosemary? She goes to your church. Well, this is a town of 3,000 people, so yes, I'm sure you all know each other. All right, cool. Rosemary. That's right, Christine. Right, you celebrated your 90th birthday?
Yeah.
Wow, give it up for that. Oh my gosh. And your wisdom or your goal is to not be a tramp. Is that still holding true? How are you holding up on that goal, is it? With a cup of ice, she's doing well. She's like, yes, I'm doing well. All right, here we go. Another song title. Oh, you guys are out of control. Give Me Another Beer. This is by Kate Roberts. I feel like it's one of those ladies over there, isn't it? Give me another beer. Who? No? They're what? Oh, you must go to church too. Hey, I know her. She goes to our church, and she loves beer at the church. Yes. What's your favorite kind of beer to drink?
Anything on sale.
You're speaking to my Jewish heart, all right? Yes, I love a good sale beer. I love a good sale beer. Are you here with, you must know, wait, Jim, is that your name?
Yeah.
Jim, Mary, wife. And who are you here with?
Oh, hey, I'm here with Kate. I'm here with her.
I like how you roll, you two. Yeah. And husband. All right, cool. And how long have you two been married for? 14 years. Give it up for that. That's a long time. They don't really care. They're like, whatever, 14 years. We've been in it longer. We've been in it longer. Okay, let's see. We got more song titles. We got more song titles. How are you doing? Are you dad with these kids? Yeah? Or who are your kids over here? All four. Wow, good for you, Dad. I met you earlier. Her name was Evelyn? Evelyn? She told me earlier that she met these guys at a bar. Is the bar your church? What's going on here? Is this the church in here?
We start early.
You start early. I like how you roll, Madison. Okay, here we go. Another song title. Oh my God. Oh my God. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. 2 cats and 2 dogs in the bed. No room for me and my husband. This is by Pat Walker. How you feeling tonight? What made you think of that song title? Two cats and two... What? It's true. You got, you're like the Dr. Doolittle of Madison, Georgia. 2 cats and 2 dogs in the bed, no room for me and my husband. Where's your husband tonight?
My wife.
Oh yeah! Yes, get it. Okay, all right. And what, you have 2 cats, 2 dogs, any other animals? Okay. I was going to say something else, but this is a family-friendly show about cats, okay? But no, we're not going there, we're not going there, we're not going there. Okay, let's see what else, what else, what else? A lot of blank, blank, blank. What's going on here? Blank, why are you so blank? Okay, here we go. This is from Gene Ross, and the musical, or the song title is called The Stripper. Gene, where you at? The stripper, huh?
Why not?
Is she at church, the stripper?
That was my picture back there.
Well, where's the preacher at? Whoever it may be, I'm sorry, all right? Oh, hey, what's up? What's going on? Okay, let's do one more song title. I'm living, right? Hey-yo. It's fun to get to know all you people here in Madison, Georgia. I love all of you. It's nice. Where is your church located? Can I go? Is it by the creek? Yeah, perhaps. Maybe. Are you ladies going to church Sunday? Pastor, is this how they act at church? That's why you sat far away from them? He's like, I need a break from those women. Okay, here, one more song title. Let's see. Let's see what you crazy guys have to say. Here we go. One more song title. We're gonna get the second half of the show started. Oh, here we go. This is a good one. This is Mama Broke My Wagon by B. Young. Is that right? Did I say that right? Ma, do you guys have a lot of wagons here? I don't know. I live in New York City. I have no idea. Do you have a lot of tractors here? That makes you all upset because there's tractor traffic. Is that true? Now, how old do you have to be to ride a tractor or drive a tractor? 8. No, you met your brother and sister at a bar. No, I don't trust you. How old do you have to be? 5 years old? 5 years old to drive a tractor? Oh my God, I'm going to church to find the Lord on Sunday, you guys. Old enough to reach the pedals, that is insane. Oh my gosh, you guys are crazy. Listen, it's been a pleasure getting to know you. I've known the ladies here. It's been a pleasure to know you. This is a wonderful town. I want to come back to Madison, Georgia, and definitely go on a hog hunt, all right? I feel like I should stay here all night and keep saying hog hunt and you get that same rap. Hog hunt. Where's that stripper when you need her, all right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, what did I just say? How are you doing, Gary?
I'm fine, well.
You're doing
What
good.
you just said was a do.
To you and you. Hey, all right, so, like all great musicals start, they start with a wonderful overture. Are you guys, I'm sorry, you don't want to, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of work. Are you ready for our musical of the evening? How Billy Met Sally, right? You're all ready? Ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, put your hands together for the overture for How Billy Met Sally.
And remember, this musical features the song, The Ballad of the Creek Hog Hunt. Let's see if you know what I'm doing.
pay their salary.
Hey, Billy. You know you ain't supposed to be talking to me.
I know. My daddy says never talk to the high-siders on the other side.
My daddy says never talk to the low-siders on that side of the creek. The creek.
Doesn't seem so bad here at this part where it's really thin.
Yeah, you could almost jump over.
I could almost just touch you from standing on this side.
I bet you couldn't.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I could touch.
I don't know if you could.
Oh, what you doing down there?
Hey, get on my side!
You talking to her?
We was just talking. I was just demonstrating that the creek is very thin here at this part. We should be very careful about crossing over to the other side.
You care about water safety for them high-siders?
It wasn't so much about water safety as it was about a simple matter of geometry.
Speak French to me, boy.
I got the cannon as fast as I could.
Look who's here.
Look who's here.
Well, look who's here!
Look who's here.
Look who it is!
Boy, you must be back at that house in 5 minutes. I'm counting 5. I ain't talking daylight standard.
Oh, I don't want a woman!
Just give me an excuse to use this cannon.
Oh,
What? You still carry a cannon around with you?
You know this has been in my family for
You
generations.
know they make miniature ones now, don't you?
Miniature canyons? You got a miniature canyon, Cyrus? That's your problem? You got a miniature canyon, Cyrus?
My cannon's just fine,
Oh,
all right?
I even got one of them Franklin mint pewter cannons.
Tyrone, I got a cannon that can shoot across a county. I'm heading up back to my house on the low side. Why don't you keep your girl in check, Tyrone?
Why don't you keep your boy tied up in the hog pen where it belongs?
I would come over there and clock you. He just started playing.
Lucky for you. So you always get the last word.
I will, Pa. I'm learning from the best. You.
That's right. You don't give an inch.
You give an inch, they take a mile. Right?
Exactly right.
That's right, Pa. I know. I learned it from you. And I think when he was talking about a miniature cannon, I thought he meant a gun. I could be wrong.
It's good that you're still young enough to think, yeah, good. Listen,
Yes, Pa.
I never want to have to use this, but you gotta follow the rules.
I think I ought to know by now, Pa, but maybe we should go over them
You
again.
should.
I'll pull out my miniature version.
Rule number 1, there's no such thing as fun.
There is no such thing as fun.
On the low side of the creek. That's why you never go side to the low side of the creek.
Number 1, number 2.
Here's what you gotta do.
Here's what you gotta do.
You gotta keep it true and follow the rule number 2. If you ever see one of them looking over at me,
shoot him with a cannon.
What? There's 30 to 50 feral hogs. They're coming in 3 to 5 minutes.
30 to 50 in 3 to 5
Roughly
minutes.
30 to 50
In 3
feral
to
hogs.
5 minutes, that's approximately 10 every minute. 10 to 15.
Don't speak French to me.
Boy, you know what that means. It's time for a Creek hog hunt.
I've been waiting my whole life for a creek hog.
I can't do a Creek hog hunt, boy. I can't do a Creek hog hunt. Don't make me tell you why. Please stop right now.
Well, everybody loves a creek hog hunt. Why do you keep talking? I'm gonna shoot feral hogs.
Boy, we can't do it. And another thing we cannot do is get anywhere near them high-siders.
Yeah, they feel it. All their garbage rolls downhill and then lands in the creek. And we have to leg to root through their garbage so we have something to eat.
Yeah, their garbage does roll downhill right into my front yard and my son's feet. Boy,
You ain't talking about salary, are you?
I'm talking about Sally. Sally. I don't know why you would call her Salary. That's really weird.
That's her fancy old man.
If you ain't done with her by the time of the Creek hog hunt, then boy, you ain't a Jessup no more. That's your last name, by the way. Yeah, I know that. I never told you. I kept it deliberately off your ID. I used whiteout on your ID. It works even over laminate. It's corrosive whiteout.
The teacher calls me Billy Jessup.
Your teacher's got some damn fine eyesight.
What's up with you?
Boy, I can't.
No one can shoot a hog like you can.
I can't tell you, boy. I ain't ready.
You can shoot a razorback at 5 paces. But 5 giant paces. Like the pace of a really big man.
A man that's got a huge cannon. Boy, don't make a mistake, boy.
I'm pretty sure I've loaded these shotgun shells wrong.
Then load them right, son. Load them well. Do it in the night, son, where the moon doth swell. Load it good, boy, in the barrel down deep, so as to make sure them hogs get their eternal sleep. Do it well, boy. Do it good. And shoot those hogs as a Jessup should. Do it right, boy. The rightest in the world. Then end that hog's life and end the love you have with that girl. I mean it now, boy, and I mean it true. Don't make me tell the story to you. You just shot the mailbox and knocked it down dead. But let me get this through your ever-loving, stinking Jessup head. Do it right, boy. Do it well. Kill Tom's boy. Take him to hog hell. Do it good, boy. The creek hog hunt.
Ain't no one from that side never come over to this here side.
Technically, I'm not all the way on this side. I brought a rock over and I'm standing on it. Technically, I'm not touching you.
You're not touching me, you're not touching me, you're not touching me. But I kinda wish you were.
I wish I was too.
Mama, you feel human. My pa always said y'all weren't human, but you are. You're warm-blooded, not like a snake. He called you all kinds of animals from the field. Snakes and boars and hippopotamus.
I could listen to you name animals forever.
I won't. We ain't got the time. Billy, the prom is coming up. Even in our little small-town school, they have a little dance, and I know it's uncustomary for the girl, the Sadie Hawkins, to ask, but I'm asking. Come with me. Don't make me go alone.
I don't want you to be alone.
I don't want to be alone. Right now, it feels so nice to not be alone by the creek with you.
I like being together with you here on the side of the creek, except for the one part that's under my foot.
Maybe if I make you unstable enough, you'll fall off that one little rock and feel what it feels like to stand on your own 2 feet.
I'm teetering. I'm teetering on the precipice of falling in love.
Come on, don't weeble like a weeble wobble.
Whoa! Guess I'm fully on your side.
Sure are.
I'm afraid this ain't gonna end well.
It's gonna end real well.
Every time I come near you, someone yells from the woods.
Wish I really hope it don't happen.
We're done.
Oh, Billy. Now we gotta get married.
I thought killing a hog was the best thing in the world.
In the dirt.
This is like killing 10 hogs with my bare hands.
And there's no blood.
There's no blood. No blood.
Oh, Billy. I'll see you at the prom.
I'll see you there.
Well, if it ain't the man who killed my wife.
Ain't you ever gonna let that go? God, Cyrus Jessup, you do hold a grudge. You ain't never let me explain myself.
What's the explanation for coming to a man's house with a gun and a knife? Oh, not to mention the cannon. That's a little bit literally of overkill, don't you think?
You ain't never let me tell you the truth.
And tell it, boy, before I catch that strap mouth bass, because then I'm heading home to feed my son.
You want to finally hear the truth of what I was doing?
As the Lord said, thou shalt tell truth with a rod in thy hand.
You seem awful obsessed with rods, all right, Cyrus?
I'm talking about a fishing rod, Tyrone. Grab yours, cast it out, and then cast your truth as well.
Let your memory fly downstream, deep, deep, deep into the past. Let your memory float on the water. Now let this vision last.
fair. Watch it keep on. It's like looks like a hog. Your wife looks like a hog. Your wife looks like a hog. Just like a
Where's your hat, Pop?
Down by the creek. Sit down, boy. I need to tell you a story. You know, your mother and I, God rest her soul, were so poor we couldn't afford a bed, but we could afford a chair and a St. Bernard. I remember Ottoman, named after the empire. Boy, you wanted me to tell you all this time what happened.
I did. I never got to know my mom. She died before I was born.
10 years. 10 years. Good thing, because that labor would have killed her. Boy, she was beautiful. I mean, to some. To me, she was. I'm going to tell you how I met her. And then I'm going to tell you how she died. And then I'm going to break some news to you that's going to break your heart. You're wondering why I've been standing in the way of you and salary. I'll tell you why. In your bathroom. What's up?
So we're in our bathroom like that.
Oh, okay. What is everything all right?
You go ahead and tell me what you need to tell.
All right. Move a little closer.
Nope.
Well, it was a Sunday in June, and I remember that moon, it was shining. We were down to tell you. The man who killed your mother. Salary's father. Now tonight's the creek hog hunt. End it. End it by then. Walk away.
I just want to fly some things out
No
here.
problem. Let's do it. You want some juice or something?
So salaries,
Yep.
Dad.
Yes.
When you said that man's daughter,
That's what I was talking about.
is he the father of both my mother and son?
Boy, you're getting way too tied up in the details.
Oh, I think this is a pretty important detail.
Let me see if I can explain. You know what? I just feel like you're diving in way too
Is
deep.
Sally my aunt?
Yes.
Daddy, I think you buried the lead. That's an important bit of information.
Sally is your aunt, and the reason we call her Sally is to disguise her real name, which was Salary. That's why my tongue may have slipped. If it did, I'm not saying it did, but if it did, that could be why. She's your aunt, and he killed your mother. Two really compelling reasons not to go for her. One a bit more compelling than the other. Walk away, boy, by midnight. By midnight, because that's when the creek hog hunt is. Which seems late, but it is.
They get to running at night.
Well, also with the time change. Do it.
The town crier.
Don't just do it, boy. This ain't a time just for ending love. This is a time for ending lives. Take my pen. Kill her. Kill her, boy. Or don't come back.
Kill Sally.
Yes, and Sally. Same thing. Do it. Do it, by God. Need I quote the Bible again? Let me quote the Bible again.
You're not listening to me. I'm sleeping.
How appropriate.
What does the Bible say, Dad?
It says, I believe this is Leviticus 12. My mama was a pistol, I'm a son of a gun.
I just saved the life of a low-sider.
You did.
I broke rules number 3, 6, and 7.
I think I broke more than that.
Well, you only half broke them, Grandpa.
I can't. I just can't.
I suppose your daddy told you that the woman that I killed was not only. Hold on. Anybody got a whiteboard? I think we got a diagram this out a little. Was your mama and Sally's mama? No, was her sister, your daughter. My daughter? Yeah, I killed my wife.
I know she got heavy and you said you looked like a hog, but you should be able to recognize your own daughter.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Daddy, no. Sorry, Jason.
No. You let her go. Too long.
You let her go.
I can't. She's somehow related to me. Look,
Or at least sister in common law.
you killed my wife. It's time for me to take away your child.
You missed what just happened here, Cyrus. Tell him, Billy.
I don't believe I have to explain this as much as I do.
Billy, I told you to kill her. If you ain't gonna do it, I'm gonna.
Why you gonna kill him?
Because right is right and wrong is wrong. And the Creek Hawk Hunt tonight is the anniversary of the death of my wife, your mother, and potentially your cousin. The point is this. Tonight's the night to take revenge and end this story.
You ever notice, Tom? You kill 30 to 50 feral hogs, they just keep coming. They just keep coming. You can shoot them, kill them, stab them, punch them, call them bad names, insult them.
And did you notice that if I'm his aunt, I'm your sister?
Hello.
Listen. Those hogs are gonna keep coming as long as we keep hating.
And we're gonna keep being family whether we understand it or not.
It's time we stop fighting each other.
And start marrying each other.
I was gonna say killing hogs.
Oh, all right, but you can do that too.
What's in your little cannon? Your baby, teeny tiny cannon.
You know what? Take my gun. Go! For the hogs.
I'm just gonna walk straight up the center of the creek, because I guess that's what I am. Half upsider, half down.
Boy, just ain't never been in a creek before.
My feet are wet. Family that kills hogs together can get through any kind of weather.
Take a walk in the creek, get your feet wet.
gentlemen, thank you so much for coming to see Broadway's Next Hit Musical. Please come meet the cast in the lobby and make sure to sign the email list so you can get your free MP3 download of tonight's winning song, The Ballad of the Creek Hog Hunt.